Hey guys, so this instructional video is for grades 3, 4, and 5. We're going to do an intro to coding. So I'm going to go to Google Chrome and then mouse over resources and come over here and click on student resources. From here, we're going to go to computational thinking and coding fun. So I'm going to skip down here, and basically you're familiar with these links. You've played these games before, but this time around, you're not going to play just whatever game you want. We're going to really focus on getting the basics of coding done. Then you'll get farther in these games the next week we do it. So I'm going to click on Code Studio, which is what you guys will do. And this starts out with this video, so let's watch it really quick.
Usually programming is all in text, but we'll use Blockly, which uses visual blocks that you drag and drop to write programs. Under the hood, you're still creating code. To start off, we're going to build code for a program that will help this angry bird move through a maze to get to the evil pigs that stole its eggs. Blockly is split into three main parts. On the left is the bird's maze, where your program will run. The instructions for each level are written below the maze. This middle area is the toolbox, and each of these blocks is a command that the bird can understand. The white space on the right is called the workspace, and this is where we'll build our program. If I drag the move block to our workspace and press run, what happens? The bird moves forward one box on the grid. And what if I want the bird to do something after the move forward on one box? I can add another block to our program. I'm going to choose the turn right block, and I'll drag it underneath my move block until the yellow arrow appears, and then I'll drop it and the two blocks will snap together. When I press run again, the bird will perform the commands that are stacked from top to bottom on our workspace. If you ever want to delete a block, just remove it from the stack and drag it to the trash can. After you've hit run, you can always hit the reset button to get the bird back to the start. Now let's get those pigs.
Okay. So now you don't have to watch the video whenever you play your game. So you just click the X to close out of the video. So here's our Angry Birds game. Y'all have done it before, especially if you're in 5th grade or 4th and 5th grade. So I'm going to do a quick review on behalf of our 3rd graders. So here we're going to click OK, and it tells me the directions on what I need to do. So we're going to stack a couple of move forward blocks below the win run, and they're going to lock into place. So as you recall, whenever you move your Angry Bird, he only moves one block at a time. So each one of these blocks represents him moving one block. So he will move in the direction of whatever he's facing. So we don't have to do any turns on this one. So to move him forward to the pig, how many blocks am I going to need? Right, we're going to need 2. So I'm going to click move forward and drag it and drop it under win run, and then a second move forward, and then I'm going to hit run. There we go. So you hit continue, and then you go to the next one. So again, remember, his direction, his forward direction is whatever direction he is facing. So again, this one you do not have to make him turn. But as you know, it does get progressively harder. So the next level, there's a little turn in that one, and it just gets progressively harder. Whenever you get to the end, there's a little multiple choice quiz. Whenever you're totally done with that, I'm going to go to the more section. So you just drag and drop the blocks to whatever you think is the right coding to solve the particular problem. So make sure that you finish that. When you're done with that, then you're going to go into this one thing called artist sequence. I want to make sure that I show you this when we talk about it, because it can get confusing. So I'm going to start here. This is your second phase, your second level. So let's watch the video.
You wouldn't even qualify for the race if you don't have people that are proficient in computer sciences because of how much data the cars collect and the necessity to be able to have people that can write programs to figure out how you can continue to build performance. In these puzzles, you'll be an artist that uses a pencil to draw different shapes, so wherever your artist goes, it will draw a line behind them. To move around the canvas, you'll use the Move Forward block. Here, the Move Forward block says move forward by 100 pixels. When we hit Run, what happens? The artist moves forward a certain amount, and that amount is 100 pixels. Pixels are basically very tiny squares on your computer screen. The other block we have in this puzzle says turn right by 90 degrees. And when we drag that out, that makes our artist turn a certain amount. So you can play around with how far you want the artist to turn. This is a 90-degree turn. And this is a 120-degree turn. And remember, you can change these values by clicking the arrows next to the numbers for pixels and degrees. Enjoy drawing with your artist.
Okay, so I'm going to close out of this video. And basically, we're going to help our artist complete whatever drawing is here. So the dark black part is the one that's already done. We have to do the gray part. So here's our code. So he's facing this way. He's facing the line. So we're going to make him go forward. I'm going to drag and move forward by 100 pixels. It tells you right here on each one. Each line is 100 pixels long. So if you're wondering, well, how many pixels long do I have to go? It'll tell you right here in the word problem. And y'all, that's exactly what these are. These are word problems like in math. So it gives you the direction. So you have to read this. So this one says, hi, I'm an artist. You can write code to make me draw almost anything. Use a few blocks to make me draw over the gray lines in the picture. Each line is 100 pixels long. So if this line is 100 pixels long, we have a move forward, and now we have a turn. So remember in the video, how many degrees is in this type of turn? Correct, it's 90 degrees. So we don't have to make any changes here, but you have to understand, or you have to know which direction is he going to turn. Is he going to turn left or right? So he's going to turn right. So turn right by 90 degrees. And then we need to make a move forward and complete that line. So now we're going to move forward 100 pixels, and then that's it. Oh, you can also change your little slider here. You can make him be really fast or really slow so you can see it. I like it right about there. There you go, it worked. So now hit continue. Here's your next word problem. This house has a half-finished wall. Each side is 100, but the half-finished wall is only 50. Complete the wall. So all we have to do is complete this wall. So he's facing this way, so what's the first thing I need to do? If you said make a turn, you are correct. Which direction? Is he going to turn right or left? He is going to turn left. So turn left by 90 degrees like we talked before, because this is another right angle. A right angle has 90 degrees in it. So then he's going to go forward how many pixels? If each side is 100, he only needs to do half, so then it's only going to be 50. So I have to drag this over, click on the 100, change it to 50, and then hit run. There we go. Success. So you just simply keep doing those lessons until you've completed them all. So again, you guys are going to be doing, you will start, where did I start you? Started you here at the maze sequence. That was the Angry Birds. So you have 11 lessons. Well, actually I think it's about 9 lessons and then 2 quizzes. And then you go into the artist sequence. Here you have about 9 or 10 lessons and then I think 2 quizzes. So you just keep on going, do the loops. It gets progressively harder. The artist loops, if you want to skip the maze loops, you can and go right into the artist loops. That's where you could do a lot of really cool geometric shapes and have it on repeat, because that's what a loop is. It's a repeater. It's really, really cool. So once you have all of those done, if you want to, you can go back over here to the computational thinking page and do some of these other ones. Or you can simply continue on and just do more of these programming, because as you can see, there are a lot. It gets pretty complicated. Look, here's one for Flappy Birds. You can create a Flappy Bird code. All right, you guys. Hope you guys have fun.